It's Friday, December 20th. Thought I would come down to Mission Bay in San Diego and do a little video. It's been years since I've been down to the Mission Beach Boardwalk in December, and it's actually kind of a nice day out here. This area behind me is the Mission Bay Channel. This is where all the boats come in that go into Mission Bay. Let me turn the camera around. They come in off the Pacific there. When I used to have a boat, wife and I used to come in this channel, and it can be really tricky. I don't know if you can see these swells up against the rocks, but during certain times of the year, coming in this channel with these swells can be a nightmare. There goes a nice little boat out here. And then what you saw in the beginning of the video was a picture over here. This is Dog Beach in Ocean Beach. That community over there is Ocean Beach. That's a big dog-friendly beach, very popular for people in San Diego. Got a kayaker here. Anyway, I'm going to do a little video riding my bike on the boardwalk just for fun. Try to get back into videoing. I've been kind of stagnant. Looks like somebody's being rescued here or has vessel assist. Yeah, they're being towed in. Anyhow, I'm going to take a ride down the boardwalk and capture a few things. This boardwalk in San Diego, Mission Beach, has been a heavy tourist attraction for many years. These beautiful homes along here. This boardwalk goes for miles, goes all the way up to Pacific Beach and past. It was a dream for years to be able to have a home or a condo down here on this boardwalk, but it's always been out of reach. They're just unbelievably expensive. Anyway, December 20th, not many people out here. Lifeguard towers are mothballed for the winter. Spent many days down here when I was in high school and after at this beach. It's a big attraction for people in San Diego who like going to the beach. It's kind of neat to see how some of these places have changed and been remodeled over the years and been modernized. A lot of these are vacation rentals. So you start off down at South Mission, and then you can head north towards the landmark, the roller coaster at Belmont Park, which used to be an amusement park years ago. Many years ago. Some pretty nice waves out there today. Real even break all along the whole length of the shore. Anyway, most of these places along here are millions of dollars. A lot of these are divided up into two condos, one below and one above. Here's the vacation rental there. Just thought it would be nice to get out and do something different. Still at Santee Lakes. I'll be there until middle of January, and then I'm heading to Arizona. Go visit my brother and his family. Wow, there's hardly anybody out here today, and the weather's pretty nice. It's probably about 60 degrees, but it's sunny. Anyway, I'll take you along for a little ride. Really unusual to be down here with no big crowd. Normally, if this was a July weekend, there would be thousands, tens of thousands of people here, and riding on the boardwalk would be somewhat difficult. Wow, there's some pretty good size waves. I'll start this back up in a little bit when I get closer to the roller coaster. This is the main parking lot at Mission Beach and Park. That's old Belmont Park. There's a big indoor pool there called the Plunge. Back in the day, this was a major amusement park in San Diego, like when my parents were little. There's the old roller coaster. You can see the top of it. I think it is now a landmark. It might even be, I'm sure it's on the historic register of places. It's a wooden coaster. Don't know when it was built. I want to say it was built in the 30s. Still quite a few people down here, even for this time of year. This place has been here for years. Bike rental. Back in the day, you could drink beer out here. Funny, somebody put a makeshift Christmas tree out here. Anyway, back in the day, you could ride up and down the boardwalk and drink beer, but several years ago they outlawed alcohol out here. People still do it, you just have to hide it. But there was so much riffraff and fighting going on. In these places here, you can see somebody's working there constantly. Constant repairs needed because of the coastal environment. Some pretty big waves. This totally modern place here. Vacation rental. These are all vacation rentals. Anyway, you can see all the differences. Some of these places haven't had much done to them. A lot of the names of these streets depict other places in California, like that San Luis Obispo. They're just alleys that run between the Mission Beach side and the Mission Bay side. Wow, this place here got fixed up finally. That place was that color for years, but it was a little one-story, and now they've made it two. This is a kind of a landmark, the Surf Rider. Used to be an apartment building, now they're all condos. We'll look here and see if this has a price. This older blue place right here is $3 million. Sale pending. $3,099,000 for just a straight up and down wooden structure. Places like this, probably 5 or 6 million. I better get on the other side. There's lane lines here. Some people do live here year-round. I would say the vast majority so are vacation properties, vacation rentals. You see here, there's just so much money to be made. These places now all require special permits for short-term rentals. Getting a lot of people staring at me wondering why I'm videoing this, but that's all right. This place here is very well known, Lahaina's. Amazing. It's hopping December 20th and it's still busy. There's a bunch of neat landmarks around here for burgers and whatnot. There's the end of Crystal Pier. The end of it burned down with a restaurant on it about a year ago. Don't know if they ever got to the bottom of what started the fire. It's like somebody put a Christmas tree out there on the end of it. But yeah, the end of the pier basically burned off. Oh, I'm sorry. When you get to Crystal Pier, it pretty much marks Pacific Beach. So you go from Mission Beach to Pacific Beach. Probably gets a little more expensive here too, getting close to La Jolla. There's some little bungalows on the pier you can rent, like a vacation rental. This area along here is a little more scenic. We're getting up towards the end now, Pacific Beach. is getting towards the end of the boardwalk in Pacific Beach. Much more commercial up here. There's big hotels, as you can see here. This is pretty much the end. There's a little bit of a sidewalk that keeps going up, but it is 3.6 miles from South Mission to this point. Beautiful day out here. A little cold or cool. A few people surfing. Oh, they're there somewhere. There they are. Oh. I can catch this guy catching a wave. There he goes. Yeah, pretty good. Now heading back towards South Mission. Beautiful. Yeah, that pier looks funny now that the end of it's gone and the building's at the end. This area, like most, just continues to change. What I find surprising is how many people smoke pot out in the open. They don't even care. Yeah, I'm glad I came down here. This weather's much nicer than I thought it was going to be. I've had a few emails recently about my last video at Santee Lakes. A couple people have noticed that my wife wasn't participating in the videos, and she never really did want to be too involved with YouTube. But at the end of the video, I'll have a little write-up that explains what happened to my wife. Anyway, it's not easy to talk about. I'm not trying to bait you on to watch till the end, but it's just something I'd rather write up a little thing. I did put some comments in some of my other videos explaining when we left Texas that we had to return to San Diego for some family matters. Anyhow, at the end, I'll have a brief write-up and explain the situation, and it will be brief out of respect to my wife's family and any friends of Melanie's. I just thought you guys would enjoy this little video of Mission Beach and the boardwalk. video wouldn't be complete without a little piece of the Dipper. Old wooden roller coaster here in Belmont Park. There it goes. Hold on here, you'll see it. Not sure where it went. It's going to be drug up to the... There it goes. Being drug up to the top. I did look it up. This coaster was built in 1925. It's one of the oldest roller coasters in the United States, and it's all made out of wood. Here it goes. Shake, rattle, and roll. That's it.